Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, this video will be about, first of all, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Diet Bet, but I am on a weight loss journey right now. And Diet Bet is having a $1 million contest weight loss challenge. Now, the pot, everybody, you put in $35. And then there's something else that you can buy to go along with it, which offers extra prizes and stuff. I think that's like $20 when you first start off. You can pay that, but that's optional, right? So then if you don't pay it, you just pay like a required monthly amount, which is $35. So everybody puts their money into that pot. Now, and then you do a weigh-in every month. If you don't, now, hey, if you don't um, lose the weight, you still continue. You still continue until the end. Really, the last weigh-in is what really matters. But you put all your money into this pot with everyone else, and you will get 100% of your money back. But the thing is, people will drop out of this contest. You cannot stop it, right? If it takes for a million, it's $1 million pot. That's a lot of $35 going into the pot. Everybody's not going to make it to the end for various reasons. Last year, I was inside of a big pot and I did good, but I ended up in a hospital. So after I came out, I couldn't do anything else. So I was done. I was out of that pot. My money was gone. So I've done that before. You know, you will get out of the pot, and then every time you weigh in, if you pass that weigh in or you met your goals, and the goals are small, they're very easy to obtain, very easy. When you meet your goals or whatever, you'll get like a small amount in your account. Everything from what I noticed, but it is a good way to invest in yourself, in your health, and also win some money on top of that. And there's another weight loss site as well called Healthy Wage that you can join. I'm not into that one right now, but I'm doing the diet bet. And like I said, it's $1 million. So anybody that's interested and wants to sign up, I'll leave a link and stuff below. Um, and then on there, you will find that challenge. It's the biggest challenge they have going on right now. All the pots are under a half a million, let alone $1 million pot. So had to tell you about that first. Okay, my video just stalled and I seen it stalled, but I don't know what happened during it. Anyway, today I did another podcast on I Amend. Remember, you can go to Facebook. I Amend. I'll put a link below. Whatever I'm talking about, I'll just put a link below. But whatever, I have a Facebook page for it. But today my podcast was about breaking bad habits, weight loss being one of them, what I'm about to talk about next, which is smoking being another one of them. So today I did bad habits, and as in relation to the Most High, because the goal of um, being in heaven, the key to being in heaven is to gain 100%, 99% self-control, self-discipline. Without that, you're not going anywhere. You have to be in control of yourself. You have to be in control of your mind. You have to be in control of your thoughts, in control of what you speak, how you speak to people. And all of this stuff is righteous. So this is how we should be dealing with each other. It's how you talk to people, how you deal with people. What else? What you do to your body. You know what I'm saying? Just everything like that. And so the first thing that you'll have to deal with is breaking a lot of the habits that we already have and picked up and have had for a lot of years. So I've talked about that a little bit on the podcast today. But these videos that I'm going to be doing on this channel for a minute until, let something else happens or whatever. But I do want to document my bad habit, one of them, which is smoking or slash vaping, right? So last year I was smoking Newports and I switched over to, and I don't, let me just throw this in there. And the point of me putting this and documenting this is to not only to help someone else out, but I don't want to be a hypocrite in putting stuff out about the Most High or speaking about the Most High and not actually trying to walk in that path of righteousness myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to become a situation of do as I say and not what I'm doing. No, I want you to be able to know what I'm doing because you can see it before I even, open my mouth, pretty much. You can stay around me for 24 hours and see that I'm not smoking or that I'm not doing this and I speak this way. I want to be what it is that I'm saying that I am or what, but at this point, what I aspire to be, what I'm working on. So vaping is one of those things. Last year in January, I was smoking Newports. Before then, for like 12 years at that time. So I was smoking Newports, and I decided to. I actually went into the gas station, and there was this lady there, and she was giving out a whole lot of coupons. So in those coupons, she had gave me a lot of them to try out vapes, right? So basically, from being greedy, because I didn't know anybody that smoked the vapes. So I went on and I bought the vapes. It's like, well, I guess I'll keep it if I didn't have a cigarette. So I do Uber and I Lyft, right? So I was thinking to myself, well, maybe I can do that, do the vaping in the car instead of having smoking in my car. I can vape in the car and not have to worry about my car smelling like smoke or anything. Not to I didn't want to offend my customers and I wanted to keep my car clean and not have that smell in there. So I did that. And then the next thing you know, like little by little, I started gravitating more to the vape than I did to the cigarettes, which I was excited about because no more smoke. You don't smell it no more. Um, all that stuff just goes that comes along with cigarettes. Plus the price had went down a little bit. So it was every reason to change and nothing to gain, you know. So now it's been a year since I switched over. Like I said, I'm trying to go in the path of righteousness. So therefore, I do not want to continue in this habit of breaking and of vaping. And I've tried to attempt quitting before. I feel like vaping has a little bit more of a stronghold on you than the cigarettes do, simply because when you quit those cigarettes, you're like, this is disgusting. I don't want this anymore. These are nasty. Once you're done with them, like when I smell a cigarette now, like I'm a little bit repulsed by it. With the vapes, you really don't get that feeling because it doesn't come with that. So it's a little bit more of a stronghold by the enemy than the cigarettes actually were. And that's one thing that I kind of noticed about these vapes. And they come in 5%. I get the views also. They in 5% cartridges. You see that cartridges filled with liquid that I just bought. But 5% cartridges. So what I decided to do is to go with Nicorette patches. Now this costed like $74 for one box, which at this point I don't care. I would like to get rid of the habit. So, and I won't appreciate losing my money. Plus, this lasts a long time. It doesn't last a long time, but the steps last a long time. And what I'm looking for is to really break the hand to mouth. Not so much the nicotine, but I want to break the hand to mouth action for me. I think that will help me. And plus, I think with you guys, if you're honest with yourself and you know exactly what keeps you smoking, if you know exactly what keeps you smoking, then it'll be easier to attack what's keeping you smoking. For me, this is one of them, putting something in my mouth. So that's the habit. That's the part of the habit that I want to break. Not so much as the, I don't know, like I guess the anxiety that starts coming once you stop. Okay, so I bought the Nicorette patches in 21 milligrams. So this is step one, and you get 14. Uh, you get 14 patches in here, transdermal patches. And you put them on your skin, and the medicine soaks in for up to 24 hours. Now, on the box, it says that you have lucid dreams. Hopefully, I don't have none of that. Uh, hopefully, I don't have none of that. I really don't even know what that means. I've never had a lucid dream. I don't plan on having none, and don't want to have none. And they come in packs like this, in these little like foil like packs, right? So you just stick it on you open it up and just stick it on your skin. And they said you can take these off. Let's see, I just got on my patch on my wrist right there. And I bought this from the Dollar Tree, and it's actually a knee brace. And I was like, wow, I could just put that on over the patch to keep it on. Because when you look at a lot of reviews, people are saying that they're having trouble with having the patch actually stay on. And this is quality. So just go grab you one of those, put on your patch. And I got the 21 milligrams too because I wanted to be afraid. I wanted to be afraid to smoke. This thing says, now be careful if you have high blood pressure. Of course, it says talk to your doctor. I'm not one. It says talk to your doctor, but if you have high blood pressure that's not controlled, so I guess my advice would be make sure you're taking your medicine on this. I do have high blood pressure and I'm still going to go along with the program, but at the same time, I'm also changing my diet a little bit with intermittent fasting. I do have another channel where I'm going to start documenting my weight loss things, and I'll put that information below as well. Uh, but I wanted the 21 milligrams, so I would be afraid to smoke because of the high blood pressure issue that nicotine can cause, increase your blood pressure. And then on top of that, too much nicotine can kill you. I watched an episode of some show like 48 Hours or 48 Hours itself. I watched a show where this lady literally, I think she killed her husband with nicotine. She sure did. But she had the plant or something. However she had it, she killed him with some nicotine. I'll never forget it. And if you ever had heart disease, heart attack, irregular heartbeat, it can increase your heart rate. An allergy to adhesive tape or have skin problems can cause you um, a likeliness to get rashes, stomach ulcers, or diabetes. It says ask the doctor if you have these things. So somehow it must affect these things. And a history of seizures, well, it is talking about lucid dreams, so I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, because a long time ago I tried these patches and I was very, very dizzy to the point of I was like, no, I would never do that again. And I was scared. So now, since I'm scared, I'm using fear against my own self, and hopefully that'll keep me at bay with smoking the vapes and keep my head in the game. So I'm gonna try this and keep updates on how that is going for me. So that's all I have to talk about for today, you guys. Make sure you check out the description box below. Like I said, if you want to follow me on the weight loss. And then this contest is ending in June. So you start now and then it'll end in June. And every week on Wednesdays, you post how much you're weighing and everything. So, and it's an optional thing. You don't have to. You're not going to get kicked out of the contest. It's just $35, and you hold yourself accountable. That's the point, to hold yourself accountable to lose the weight, right? Sometimes we don't even mind losing the money, but I'll lose the contest. I'll come back and I'll get right back into it, because the whole point of when you, especially if you're trying to reach your goal of salvation, the whole point is to keep pressing forward. When you fall down, you get up, you keep running. No matter what, in life, period, no matter what. So, please check out the description box. Join me on the other channel. Make sure you go check out my podcast. Um, Leave me some feedback. I'll also put down there my Facebook, Patreon, and Patreon page. So you guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. See you next time.